Welcome to stockmarketfunding.com. We bought Apple off the bottom. It keeps falling in price a little bit. That's okay. Down off of the high of $18.95 to $13.85. We got Obama on TV about the unemployment, and I'm going to put that on the tape.
Benefits that are often the person's sole source of income while they are looking for work are in jeopardy. And I have to say, after years of championing policies that turned a record surplus into a massive deficit, the same people who didn't have any problem spending hundreds of billions of dollars on tax breaks for the wealthiest Americans are now saying we shouldn't offer relief to middle-class Americans like Jim or Leslie or Denise who really need help. Over the past few weeks, a majority of senators have tried, not once, not twice, but 3 times, to extend emergency relief on a temporary basis. Each time, a partisan minority in the Senate has used parliamentary maneuvers to block a vote, denying millions of people who are out of work much-needed relief. These leaders in the Senate who are advancing a misguided notion that emergency relief somehow discourages people from looking for a job should talk to these folks. That attitude, I think, reflects a lack of faith in the American people. Because the Americans I hear from in letters and meet in town hall meetings, Americans like Leslie and Jim and Denise, they're not looking for a handout. They desperately want to work. Just right now they can't find a job. These are honest, decent, hard-working folks who've fallen on a hard time through no fault of their own and who have nowhere else to turn except unemployment benefits and who need emergency relief to help them weather this economic storm. And tomorrow we will have another chance to offer them that relief, to do right by not just Jim and Leslie and Denise, but all the Americans who need a helping hand right now. And I hope we seize it. It's time to stop holding workers laid off in this recession hostage to Washington politics. It's time to do what's right. Not for the next election, but for the middle class. We've got to stop blocking emergency relief for Americans who are out of work. We've got to extend unemployment insurance. We need to pass those tax cuts for small businesses and the lending for small businesses. Times are hard right now. We are moving in the right direction. I know it's getting close to an election, but there are times where you put elections aside. This is one of those times. And that's what I hope members of Congress on both sides of the aisle will do tomorrow. Thanks very much.
Basically what that was about the unemployment situation, and I'm going to stop that tape. Once again, I gave you a little update. We hit 463.40. We are breaking higher. We own Apple as well. Apple bounced $1 off the low of 239.60. We went long the calls at the bottom here. We got this at the bottom. We got the calls right here. And the unemployment situation, that was Obama on the tape. We were just letting you see how stock prices were trading during his speech. We own the calls. Scotty, stick with it. Okay? We own these here at $3. We're at 50, 60 cents. Remember one thing. Talk is cheap, and real results speak for themselves. And at stockmarketfunding.com, we produce results because we have our own trading platform. And I'll just show people with a sneak preview. This is our brain right here. And that's our bid and ask trend ratio. All of these are our calculations. We developed one of the best black boxes that have ever been out in U.S. history. That's 100% correct. And all of these prices are calculated the day before the stock market ever opens. And it's our pricing mechanism. As over 30 years, I've designed it. And there it is. Welcome to the glory. And welcome to the glory of this trade here. We got 20 contracts down here at $3. We also have put options. We got contracts here at 1390 and 1410, and we're going up in value. And the reason why we're going up in value is because in our intraday range, which is our proprietary indicator, it's not used. This is not a standard indicator. We wrote it, it prices, it pegs it. As this goes higher, the calls go higher. We're making good money there. We're making good money there. We're making good money there. And remember, talk is cheap. Show me.